Hey everyone again, and yes, I'm back. Not that anyone's really been watching the videos, not necessarily have anyone here, but yeah, it's been 5 months, and so I guess this is what he meant by the roller coaster. Going up towards success and then falling back down towards failure and panicking to go back up to success. I don't know. It's been an interesting path. I did stop the videos because while I was reading, I was also studying, and I'm still studying at college. And I realized, like, if I want to pass my classes, I need to focus on my classes. And that's what I did. I focused on my classes, and I did pass them. I did do well. I don't know if you can see now, but this is much different than it was before. We upgraded, essentially. Before we were living in a basement apartment, spending $450 a month on rent, and now we actually have a much nicer apartment, twice the size. But what's nice is we're able to afford it. So yeah, I was applying the steps. I was doing the job, doing what I needed to do, and I got a better job. I'm doing better, yes, but at the same time, even while I was getting the better job, I was also moving towards the problem of falling back down. Like, this is right as you peek your head up above the water, you relax and you fall back down. And I think this is what he meant. Like, it's really interesting to kind of see, because even though I got the job and it was better for my studies, I just stopped focusing. I stopped making those choices. I could have come back and started the videos again right after I did well in the school, and I could have done what I needed to do, but I didn't. And now I'm back here, starting the videos again, doing what I need to do. It's actually kind of hard to hold the phone up right now because my shoulder is actually killing me from working out. But back to that in a second. And so yeah, I did have a better job and I was doing better. But I did good 2 semesters ago. What did I do this semester? I failed every single class. Like, literally, I failed every single class. And you got to imagine how horrible that is for my wife. Yes, she's from Mexico. But she got a scholarship and she got a lawyer degree. And not only is this a lawyer degree, but it was a 5-year degree there. And she finished it in 3 years. 3 years to do a 5-year degree. You could say whatever you want, but school is very important to her. For me to fail simply because I chose not to do things. I chose to let everything else get in the way. If she said she wanted to do anything, I decided to do that instead of doing what I needed to school. Whereas if I had told her, baby, I need to do class, I need to do my homework, she would have been all behind that. But I made a decision. A very simple decision. Is like, you know what, we'll just go do this. And those were the results, is that I failed. And so I'm back here. What am I doing now? Well, I'm doing better prepared, where I need to pass 3 classes this time, get straight A's if I'm going to be able to stay in school. Need to prepare for my future, need to do what I need to do. And so that's where I am. And it does go back. Like, it's literally just as he said. It's just as easy to make the decision not to as it is to make the decision to do it. I don't know, maybe I'm a little animated, but I actually do get really animated with my voice when I talk about something that I can be passionate about and that I can be excited about. And I am excited for what I can do in the future. I am still on my path to be a millionaire. Read these books right here. Like The Slight Edge. I know, it's backwards, whatever. The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. But that's actually, should have mentioned that one because that's a book that is much, much later But my path to be a millionaire is going to be reading these books, following what they do, and see where they take me. Do I become a millionaire? Maybe. But I want to see what I become just by simply reading them and applying them. And I'm going to be sharing that path with you while also basically telling you what I'm reading, what I'm understanding from it, and how I'm going to be applying it. And that's what I was already doing with those 5 videos from before, and that's what I'm going to be doing again. And for today, to be the example of us actually getting back, because we both fell into that rut. We were doing well, and then we fell back down, like he says, down that roller coaster. And now we're panicking again, seeing failure coming towards our faces, and we want to paddle back up. And so it's going to be, do we paddle back up? Or swim up, I guess. We're not paddling. We're swimming up from sinking down. Trying to get to survival. Do we pass survival and go all the way up to success? And today we woke up. We didn't work out in the morning, but we did all the necessary things in the morning to be prepared and get to work on time. I went to work. She worked out after I left, and then I was going to work out after I came home from work. And I almost made that simple decision to just do whatever else, just not do what I wanted to do. And so it's really kind of interesting that I almost made this decision. And what was it? And so I made this decision to go work out. And how long is my workout? I have a 30-hour workout. Bodyweight 44, and I love it. Like, it's like the best workout that I know of, and it's only 30 minutes. Like, how much is 30 minutes to lose my day? And then I go over here and I read, and that's 30 minutes. Reading just a simple little book. Like 1 hour of my day. And what am I going to lose? We have just as much time to do what is necessary for the success of our lives, but we choose not to do it because it's so simple. The choices to not do those simple, tiny steps that we can do each day are so simple. They're so easy to make. And just the simple decision, go change into workout clothes, go walk out to our apartment's gym and do 30 minutes of workout, that's just as easy. Turn off everything and read 30 minutes of book, it was just as easy. And so I'm back again, seeing what I can do to do what I need to do. So that, to continue on my path to be a millionaire. And as for reading for today, continuing in the next chapter, he talks about the quantum leap. Or as most people actually understand it, in film and books, Deus Ex Machina. Deus Ex Machina comes from the idea that in early plays, in Latin and Shakespeare especially, they were put into a horrible situation and nothing could save them, and somehow some godlike being comes and makes everything right. Normally he was put on a machine, a machina, of pulleys that moved him up and down, and he did what he needed to do. Came down on the pulleys, saved the day, came back up. Deus Ex Machina. And that's what people want. They want this Deus Ex Machina to save their lives and make everything perfect and grand, and it's simply not the way it works. Because there is no just one giant leap breakthrough. The breakthrough that happens is literally just 30 minutes a day of reading, 30 minutes a day of working out. I can get as strong as I want to be. I can be able to go and have a healthy heart because I do have certain heart conditions. And I can have a perfectly healthy heart with just 30 minutes of good activity, healthy exercise activity for the day. And it's not a breakthrough, it's just, that's simply the way it is. Just one simple thing, 30 minutes. We all have 30 minutes to do something important in our lives for our future. And there is no Deus Ex Machina that's just going to save us. As for the example with money, he gives the example of lottery tickets. The people who win lotteries are never businessmen. They're never entrepreneurs. They're never already millionaires. They're people who don't have anything. Why? Because the people who are actually successful don't go for the lottery. They're already doing what they need to do every single day so that they finally have the breakthrough down the road. Because they know that it comes down the road, but all they care about is today. What can I do today? And did I do it? They have their to-do list that they have. By this time, I'm doing what I need to do. And it's just an interesting way to see, like, already in my life. I can already see myself. I went up the roller coaster, came back down. And it's a little bit of a disappointment, but at the same time, I kind of like the idea, the ability to have this knowledge and to see how I did lift myself up. And I did, but while I was lifting myself up, I was already letting myself down. And so my goal is to now just continue. I don't really look for a Deus Ex Machina. So thank you all. Goodbye.